player and BBC Sounds.
Right, I don't know about you, but what I've been doing is going through my wardrobe and stuff in there that needs to be taken to the charity shop. I'm doing that and trying to de-size or declutter. That's the word that I'm looking for. Declutter my wardrobe. But there's stuff in there that's really, really nice, but it's got like a bit of holes in there. And I was thinking to myself, one thing that I'm happy that I learned when I was at school was learning how I did design technology, how to sew. My grandma as well was a keen sewer. She used to always get a catalogue out and look at designs of stuff and recreate it in her own way, and would always have patterns everywhere. And we used to help her out, something that I really, really enjoyed. But you may be in that situation where you've got holes in your socks or in your undies and you're thinking, how can I get these stitched up and save some money? Now, Social Stitching is a group that's based in Moss Side, and they want to encourage you to come along and learn a load of new skills, interactive skills, every Tuesday, and it's based at the Powerhouse in Moss Side. They're a sustainable sewing session, and they'll not only teach you how to sew your clothes, but also how to upcycle, to refashion your old clothes, add a bit of bling, but also as well welcome an environment and to encourage you to make new friends. Now, they have also started a clothes swap, which is on every beginning of the month. And when I heard about this, I thought, right, I need to know more information. Now, Kenny Uma is the group coordinator, and she joins me now. Good morning to you.
Hi, good morning, Simone.
Good morning. So tell me, Kenny, what is the idea behind the group, and why as well does Moss Side need this?
Okay, thank you, Simone, for having us on the show. The whole idea came up because at some point, I felt the need to do something for my community, being that I've volunteered for a couple of years with some organizations, well, like charity in our area, which includes the Powerhouse, Chrysalis, and quite a few of them. So at some point, I felt the need to get people to do something, come out of their house and not just keep staying at home, doing the same thing year in, year out. So I went to the Powerhouse, I spoke to them, and then we came up with that. And then we kind of tried to tie with what is going on, because the main idea is to get people to socialize, interact, have fun, not just sewing, but have fun while they're doing the sewing. And it's all about, we tied it to the sustainability, sustainable fashion, because what the council is trying to promote, how we can save the environment. So the fashion, the sewing itself is all about trying to make use of whatever you have at home, or including donated ones as well. So we try to come up with something very beautiful out of it. So we've actually finished the first set, which ended up very well, because we had this big fashion show at the Powerhouse. We had the Lord Mayor and some other people coming in for it as well. And there we showcased what we've made, for example, using sample papers to make beautiful handbags, which everybody were like, wow. So it's basically trying to get people to come out of their house, people maybe who have left work or have one thing or the other while they're not in full-time work. Even if you're in full-time work as well, you can come and have fun with us. And it's all about enjoying yourself while you save the environment and learn new skills.
Kenny, have you always had a love for sewing? For me, it's been one of those skills that I am so happy that I know how to do, because there's so many times I've split my pants, Kenny. Do you know, when I'm trying to do a squat, when I'm doing a bit of exercising, or just if I've had too much over the Christmas period. So learning how to sew is a way that you can save money, especially during the cost of living crisis. Is this always been something that you've had a love for?
Oh, thanks for that question. Actually, I've always had very great passion for fashion sewing itself. My master's degree is in digital technology and education. But then I've always had this burning desire for sewing. And when I'm in my low moods, I use sewing to kind of brighten my day. So, like you rightly said, if you've got like things you're sewing or you want to make up things, it kind of help you save your some few coins. We'll take, for example, people that in the last section, which ended, some people came in with clothes. We made very nice dresses from bedspreads, donated curtains as well. And I can remember in the last fashion show, one of the volunteers who donated quite a lot of clothes in there at the Powerhouse, when she saw one of the people who were doing the running on a nice dress. She was like, wow, was that my curtain? I can't believe that someone could make something this beautiful out of my curtain. She never took her eyes off there throughout the whole fashion show. But that's the idea. So sewing kind of gives you that feeling, that idea that, oh, you've made something very unique, something that no one else elsewhere has it. And then what we try to make in us, we're trying to save the environment doing that as well. So the idea of go fast fashion every now and then, filling up the landfill, we kind of try to cut down on it. So you're having something which is unique. You're walking on the road, it's just all by yourself. You don't have anybody wearing same thing that you have.
Yeah.
And then you're having fun.
The other thing that I love about this, Kenny, is that the new friendship that will come out of this group, because I can imagine, say for example, I was just speaking then to Jackie, who was telling us about how they all got together to knit. That is a skill where you can come together and someone could do a different part. So say for example, if you're going to be making like a duvet cover and you're doing it as patchwork, everybody that's putting their piece together and coming to make something that at the end is going to be beautiful must be something that's great.
Exactly, absolutely true, Simone. Because apart from the interaction and every other thing, we've actually had some people, they've made some friendship which has lasted on from the last section. And the good thing also, in addition to socializing and making those friends, it's giving them the idea as well to carry on with their future. In the last sections, a few of them have told me they now do like the English classes, the IT classes, which was my encouragement from the day one, that it doesn't just end at home. So come out, have fun, meet new people, meet new friends, and then carry on with life. Because no matter what it is, you don't have to stay. You just have to keep moving with life. So they've made good friends, and we have this WhatsApp group as well, which we get into chat and discuss about other things in there as well.
Now, this is on every Tuesday. What time, Kemi? The Powerhouse as well. That's at Raby Street, isn't it, in Moss Side?
Yes, please. So it's every Tuesday, 10 to 12. Then we have the clothes swap, which is a very big one, every first Tuesday of the month. So rather than we throwing up whatever we don't need anymore, we bring it down there and people swap. And lots of people, they've swapped and they've won it for another Tuesday to show us, oh, this is what I got the last time. And people are like, wow, that looks amazing. So the clothes swap is every first Tuesday, and then the normal sewing is every other Tuesday, 10 to 12.
Kemi, thank you so much. I've got that down in my diary. You'll see me there at the next clothes swap that you've got, and also sewing as well. Thank you so much for joining me today, BBC Radio Manchester. Doesn't that sound brill? That is the Powerhouse, Raby Street in Moss Side, every Tuesday from 10 till 12. And then the clothes swap, the last Tuesday of the month. The first Tuesday of the month, sorry. Giving you the wrong time so I can get there and get the bargains myself. Here's a bit of Lionel Richie and Dancing on the Ceiling.